Hey everyone, and welcome to our explainer on The Mummy 4 cast, comebacks, and continuity shifts. We are going to break down the exciting new reports about the future of this iconic franchise, so let's get right into it. Okay, let's dive into this. 26 years. I mean, just think about that for a second. That is the staggering amount of time since the original Mummy hit theaters way back in 1999. It's wild to think it originally started as this low-budget horror flick before blowing up into a massive blockbuster adventure, right? And now, a full 26 years later, the iconic Rick O'Connell is actually coming back. In the franchise world, a gap that huge is just phenomenal. It takes a massive leap of faith and relies on some seriously enduring nostalgia. But the core takeaway here is that this massive milestone perfectly sets the stage for Rick's highly anticipated return. And yes, you are reading that right. The Mummy 4 is officially happening. We've crossed the canyon from hopeful fan rumor straight into reality. For anyone who follows entertainment news, you know how rare it is for dormant legacy projects to actually materialize. But we're not dealing with whispers or speculation anymore. It's a reality. This matters because it shows a rock-solid studio commitment to reviving beloved properties. It's officially on the books, which means the wheels of production, casting, and most interestingly, script continuity are actively turning right now. So, who's stepping back into the sand? Well, the absolute bedrock of the franchise is officially returning. Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz, and John Hannah. You absolutely love to see it. By locking in this foundational trio, the core of that 1999 classic is completely secured. I mean, let's be real. You simply cannot have that specific Mummy dynamic without these three pillars. Their confirmed return is the ultimate hook for anyone who experienced the original magic. It guarantees that the heart, the humor, and that undeniable character chemistry will be front and center once again. Now, what's really interesting here is the obvious next question. Who else might be returning? And, wait a second. Didn't they die? While our core heroes are locked in, the rumor mill regarding the franchise's legendary villains is completely on fire. Now, to be fair, dying has never exactly been a permanent obstacle in a universe literally built around reanimated immortal corpses, right? But still, we're shifting from confirmed news into some highly credible yet totally baffling reports that challenge everything we thought we knew about how those original movies ended. Narratively, Vassal's character seemed completely, 100% finished at the end of the second film, The Mummy Returns. The story seemed definitively closed. But according to the latest reports, both Vassal and Patricia Velasquez, who played the iconic character Anjanaman, might actually be coming back for this fourth film. This is the real puzzle of our explainer today. How on earth do you take characters whose arcs were seemingly wrapped up, who were presumed finished, and just fold them back into the narrative 26 years later? A villain comeback of this scale is genuinely remarkable, and it definitely demands an explanation.
Which naturally leads to a critical puzzle for the writers. How is this remarkable return mechanically possible in the story? Think about it like a giant puzzle. You're a writer sitting in a room, and you've got characters who are gone, but you need them back to recreate that original magic. You can't just ignore the rules of your own universe without totally confusing your audience. There has to be a structural narrative device, some mechanical shift in the storytelling to let Vassal and Anjuman breathe again on screen. So how do the creators solve this impossible problem?
So the crucial point is the masterstroke that solves this whole puzzle. The film is reportedly treating the Mummy Tomb of the Dragon Emperor as non-canon. Yep, you heard that right. That is the major continuity twist. To make this new story work and to potentially allow for these remarkable returns, the studio is reportedly making the incredibly bold decision to entirely erase the third movie from official history. By taking Tomb of the Dragon Emperor off the board, they are clearing away the narrative clutter that happened after the second film, giving themselves the exact creative runway they need to reshape the universe.
Just to be super clear for anyone newer to this kind of franchise lingo, when we say non-canon, we mean the events of that specific installment are completely ignored. They're no longer considered part of the official overarching storyline. It's kind of like those events were just a bad dream, or maybe a story told around a campfire, rather than hard historical fact in the movie's world. By declaring the third film non-canon, the writers aren't just ignoring it, they are officially unwriting it. Understanding this mechanical shift is absolutely crucial because it totally changes the foundation The Mummy 4 is built on.
Let's move to and see how this builds a brand new timeline for the series. Okay, so we still start untouched in 1999. That's when the original movie releases and kicks it all off. But here is the big pivot. Sometime after The Mummy Returns, the continuity essentially hits the reset button. This is where the new reality takes over, cleanly bypassing all the events of the Dragon Emperor and dropping us exactly where we are 26 years later when The Mummy 4 actually happens. Visualizing it this way, you can clearly see how surgically they've removed the third film, creating a direct, unbroken line from the franchise's absolute peak straight into this new installment. And this brilliantly illustrates the exact strategy they're employing, summed up perfectly by this one key detail from the reports. The continuity picks up after The Mummy returns. That single sentence right there, that's the skeleton key to understanding the future of this entire franchise. It gives us the exact geographical and temporal starting line for Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz, and John Hannah. It sets the stage for how characters like Fossil and Velasquez's Anjaman might miraculously step back into the spotlight just by erasing the narrative baggage that came after. It's a definitive, calculated pivot that promises to honor the most beloved parts of the series while giving us something totally fresh.
So as we wrap up this explainer, I gotta ask, how do you feel about the third movie just being entirely erased from history? We've explored that massive 26-year gap, the official return of our beloved core trio, the wild rumors about finished villains coming back, and the drastic non-canon retcon making it all mechanically possible. But ultimately, franchise building is a two-way street between the creators and the fans. Does wiping out an entire chapter excite you because it gets the story back to its roots? Or does it kind of change how you view the permanence of these cinematic stories? Think about how this major retcon shifts your expectations. Thanks so much for diving deep into the source material with me today, and keep questioning how your favorite stories are built.